Hey everybody, welcome back to part two. So we've just started to get Flo's energy down. She's yielding really nice. She's got a lovely softness about her. I've had the carrot sticks and the string around her back end and just started getting her to follow a feel towards me. So now what I'm going to do is introduce a little concept that I like to do before I teach them how to wear a halter and lead. So I'm going to take this little string here, and I'm actually going to put it around her belly line and through her front legs. Okay, once she's finished chewing on this rope, she's obsessed with chewing the halter at the moment. Just going to ask her to back up using my fingertips on her chest. I'll just block her a couple of times here gently. Good. I'm going to let her just have a little chew on this rope, and while she does that, I'm gently going to just start rubbing on her with the string. Let it lay over her. Let her just wear it for a moment. See if she'll come back towards us here. Very good. Mum's going to give her a little boot here in a minute if she keeps being rude. Right, there she's back, engaging again. Playing a little game of blocking her. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this string hang down. And I'm going to take both of these parts of the string and gently bring it through her front legs. Okay? Now this is going to bring up a bit of opposition. It's a zone that's where they're a bit vulnerable. So I'm going to feed this through. I'm just kind of going with her here at the moment. I'm trying not to trap her in any way. Create a little bit of rhythm away from her mother there. So I just feed this string around. Now I've just got this between her belly here. And because she's kind of a confident little filly, she's going to have a little argument about some of this. But my goal here is just to introduce her following a feel so that I don't have to pull on her in any way when we introduce the halter. So a couple of things that I start with is just putting a little feel out to the side here. As soon as her nose comes over that string, I let go. Watch. As soon as she comes this way mentally, there, release. As soon as she comes over the string with her mind here, there, release. So I start playing this game of when she puts her nose over the string, the more she wants to chew on that, the more I'm going to squeeze it. When she thinks over here, she's still thinking backward. She's not thinking across. This is doing a few things. This is trying to get her attention to a feel. There we go. And it's also getting her prepared for the pressure of the girth. There's good. Here's a little opportunity. She's got to learn to find a way out of this. Here she goes. There we go. So I get a little steady pressure with this string. As soon as she thinks forward or over towards me, put a little release on it. There. So she backed up and then she thought away. Put a little feel on it. There. There we go. Let her have a little moment with her mother. Miley's wanting a bit of a scratch there. So I'm going to put a little steady pressure on her. As soon as she comes forward, ready? If she panicked and went backwards, I just let her have a bit of slack. I'm not trying to trap her into like holding her there. I'm trying to get her to think that she's got pressure involved now. What could you do to think forward? I've only just got a little bit on there. She's thinking backward. She's thinking backward, thinking backward. This is pretty common. As soon as she thinks over here again, there's a little release. Can she take a step forward? It's not too tight. Now it's a little bit firmer. There's a release. That was a good one. Come forward. There's a release. Steady pressure. Yawning. That's good. Little bit of steady pressure. As soon as she thinks over here, release. When she thinks over here, release. When she thinks this way, release. Good. There you go. There you go. I know. It's tricky, this learning thing, isn't it? That was good. Mind over here. Good. There's a little sigh. Now she's just getting a little mouthy. Just going to hold when she stops thinking about Miley and thinks about me. She still doesn't know what to do with pressure yet, so I'm just trying to convince her to find some relief in turning or coming forward. There. Now forward would be great. No, she still wants to go away. Just go with her. Not pulling, just holding. Just holding. As soon as her mind comes over the string, there, release. Let's see if she'll come forward. Because she wants to come towards Miley. Good. Good. Now I'm still using her mum to my advantage. Like she's walking more towards Miley than she is following a feel. I realise that. But I'm trying to just use her nature. Trying to just use her nature to start introducing pressure. Just going to block her. See if she'll turn away. There. Follow for a little bit. Just block. Wait till she turns away there. So she starts thinking about turning around and not trying to cross over me. Here we go. There. There. Can we follow a feel? Oh, I missed it. So she kind of got to doing exactly what I was trying to stop her from doing. That's it. That's it. Let's lead a little bit. Good. Let's lead a little bit. Good. And let's let her rest for a moment. But over the course of a few days, I'll start convincing her that the feel is actually what's guiding her. At the moment, she feels the feel is restricting her, and she's just trying to do her best to get back to her mother as often as she can. But I'm going to use my little string here just to block her muzzle. See if I can get her to turn this way. That's good. That was a good little turn. Stop. Turn to your right. Bring your mind this way. Just hold. Just hold. Wrong way. Thinking the wrong way. Thinking the wrong way. Thinking the wrong way. Think over the string. Think over the string. Ready? There. Cool. That's good. See if I can turn her with the string. See if I can turn her with the string. Good. There, release. She thought this way. Just hold, release. There we go. Release. Good. That's it. That's it. Good job. Nice and soft. Let's see if she'll just come out here once more. Yeah, that was good. Yeah? So that time, as soon as she felt the string, took very little for her to think away from Miley and more to me. Let's try it once more. It'd be great if she took a forward step, another backward step, another backward step, just one a little forward step. Lovely. And mine's following the string out to the side. She just hasn't quite computed forward yet. That's a good one. Release. Yep. Good. Now she was moving back towards her mum, of course, but take advantage of that. So she's just getting a little bit tired now. So that's probably where I'd wrap it up for today. Just going to gently back my string off here. And as you can see, the heart rate's come right down, like she's feeling very soft and quiet. No twitchiness in her right now. Just while I'm here, I might just see if I've got an opportunity to just rub on her legs, which I did a little bit when she was very young. Just a little block, make sure I don't get a love bite. Let's just see if she'll give me just a second at picking up her foot. There we go, place it back down. See if I can do that with a little less resistance. Good. What about a back foot? Good, that's all I need. I'll leave her alone for a moment. All right, well, we'll let her have a bit of a feed and then we'll turn her loose in the paddock, and that's where I'll leave her for today. And each day I'll start putting the rope on her and see if I can get a bit more communication with coming forward, following alongside the shoulder, moving her nose away, picking up her feet, and hopefully within the space of 4 to 5 sessions we'll have the halter on and get her leading around without too much fight and flight and concern, but actual with understanding of how to follow or feel. So that's how I would first introduce them to some strings and some ropes in preparation for haltering. Thanks, guys.